Hello and thank you for tuning in to mrchoi.com.au. Today's video is about gossip, juicy gossip. Now, for some reason people like gossiping. That's why there's those magazines that sell for heaps of money and they talk about people's lives, celebrities, and you'll never meet the people, you may not even know the people, and it's for some reason it's tantalizing to and stimulates the brain. Just want to talk about gossiping in a few different levels and how it actually could negatively affect us. Firstly, say you might have a friend that tells you a lot of information. You might have an insider, or you might have some intel, and this person, you know them as someone that gives you information. So you want to keep that friendship with them because you want to make sure that you get that information. And you know that gossiping is probably not the best thing, it's not the most productive thing, it's not the most positive energy, but you like staying in touch with them because you're getting information from them. And you don't want to cut that relationship off because you're afraid that you're going to lose information. It's actually the other way around. So what actually happens is, if you've got a gossiper friend, right? And there's you, and you've got intel that's coming that way, right? That's their nature. They're a gossiper by nature. So what actually happens is you're not getting exclusive, groundbreaking news that no one else is getting. You're actually getting information that everyone else is getting because that is their nature. They talk a lot. They talk about a lot of things. And it's not just to you, it's to everyone. So we're talking about supply and demand here. And there's a lot of supply of that information. Heaps of supply of that information because that person's nature is to spread it out. And what is actually happening is other people around you can see that relationship, okay? So when they have really valuable information that can take you to the next level, that can maybe, is really inspiring perhaps, maybe where, say, the business that you're working in, where the business is going, and what's their plans, they might be very concerned, these people might be very concerned to give you that information in fear that you might tell this person, and this person then tells the world. So sometimes people are afraid to cut off this gossip relationship because they're scared that they're going to lose information. It's actually the other way around. There's a lot more precious information that isn't well supplied, okay? And is vault material, gold material, that is really confidential. But these people aren't sharing it with certain people that they think could get in the wrong hands and could spread. Say, for example, where the business is going to the next level. We have this thing in our office called loyal to the absent. So loyal to the absent is one of our values. It's just about making sure that we talk well about people when they're not there. So one of the things is we pretend that they're standing next to us when we're talking about them. And if that passes the test, and how you're talking about them, if they're standing next to you, then fine, it's okay to talk to them like that, talk about them like that, making sure it's positive, right? The reason why we have this value in our business is because gossip can bring people together. So this person gossips with this person, and you're really tight when it's happening. It's really exciting, it's tight, and it makes that friendship closer for the moment. But what actually happens is this person walks away and goes, this person was talking about me. I'm talking about Jane in a different way. I wonder if they talk to Jane about me in a different way. So only for that moment are you tight, but it actually makes the friendship stretch further away, because if you can talk about that person, talk about other people, what's stopping you about from talking about that person that you're talking with, okay? So it can really break relationships or cause bigger gaps between relationships and less strength and less trust. Because if you can talk about someone behind their back, you can talk about anyone behind their back. And people will look at you like that. So if you're talking about other people, about them, if you're talking about other people behind their back to someone else, that person that you're talking to will then think you're probably, if you can talk about them, you're probably talking about me, right? There's this thing that one of my friends shared with me, and I thought this was really awesome. Small minds, average mind, and great minds. Small minds talk about people, right? Average minds talk about events, and great minds talk about ideas. Small minds talk about people, average mind talks about events, and great minds talk about ideas. And I just really want to challenge you and question you and think, okay, what is your circle of influence? Who are the top 5 people that you talk to on a regular basis, and where do your conversations sit? See if you can take it to the next level. Guys, I hope I've inspired you and for positive conversations. Take care. Have an awesome day. Cheers.